Happening next week between the New Year's holiday and people heading back home from their holiday plans, state and local law enforcement say it will be one of the busiest times of the year on the roads. Fox 23's Jade Morrow spoke with some of those planning to work on what they expect to see during what can be the most dangerous time of year.
So when you have more people out there drinking and driving, you're going to have an increase in collisions out there, an increase in DUIs out there, and oftentimes these collisions could mean serious injury or death.
The new year is often tied into celebrating with alcohol, but TPD wants you to make it home safe, no matter the state you're in.
When we think about who's out there drinking and driving, it's not the fall down drunk who's stumbling out of a bar someplace. It's really more likely that it's someone who's leaving something that feels much more innocuous.
The New Year holiday can also lead to an increase of people on the road traveling home or away. Brenda Perry-Clark with ODOT says every year they tend to see a large increase in drivers on the road compared to an average day.
Holidays do. I mean, there's increased travel on our highways and certainly a lot of other means. But I think it is safe to say that people can expect additional congestion.
According to AAA, last year projected 119 million people traveling 50 miles or more over the year-end holiday period. This year, AAA expects to break a new record of 122 million people traveling going into New Year's Day. With the predicted numbers, ODOT encourages you to give yourself extra time before heading out.
Expect it may take them a little bit longer. They can always check our Drive Oklahoma app, which is a really good resource for them to look. We do have some work zones that they will encounter, and to just be extra cautious during their trip.
If you're on the road during the holiday, TPD suggests you use defensive driving techniques.
If you see something odd, someone's weaving, stay away from that person. Before you enter an intersection, if it turns green, give it a couple of counts. Just because you never know who's going to be racing through to try to catch the light. Because if you're inebriated, your ability to respond in a timely manner is diminished.
If you had a little too much to drink, find a designated driver to take you home.
Find yourself a willing teenager that is of legal driving age that will take you around maybe. Or use any of the ride share. I mean, they would love to pick you up, and whether it's Uber or Lyft or anybody else, a taxi company, anybody.
The reminders may be cliche, but officials say it's better to remind you than not and face the consequences.
We just want people to realize that sometimes the smallest of extra efforts can, be the difference between life and death sometime. And just to realize that there's nothing more important than making safety a priority.
In Tulsa, covering news that matters, I'm Jade Morrow, Fox 23 News.
There are also local police departments in Green Country who are providing free rides for people who are celebrating the new year and can't find a designated driver. If you'd like to see the information on who's offering what, we have a link inside the story on fox23.com.